How is profit and loss allocated in partnership agreements? Imagine starting a business with friends or colleagues, each bringing different skills and resources. How do you decide who gets what when the business makes money or faces losses? That's where partnership agreements come into play. They are the blueprint for sharing profits and losses among partners. In most cases, if the partnership agreement does not specify otherwise, profits and losses are split equally among all partners. This default rule applies regardless of how much each partner invested or how involved they are. But many partnerships prefer to customize this sharing based on each partner's contributions and responsibilities. For example, a partner who invested more money or manages daily operations might receive a larger share of the profits. Partnership agreements can also include special allocations. These are arrangements where profits or losses are distributed in a way that doesn't match ownership percentages. For instance, if one partner contributed a valuable asset or provided a unique service, the agreement might allocate a larger share of income or losses to that partner. These special allocations need to be carefully drafted and must follow tax laws to avoid issues with the Internal Revenue Service. Speaking of taxes, the law requires that profit and loss allocations have substantial economic effect. This means the way profits and losses are divided should reflect the actual economic arrangement among partners. If not, the Internal Revenue Service can reallocate income and losses based on each partner's ownership interest. This rule helps ensure that the allocations are fair and realistic. Some partnership agreements also include rules about partners restoring deficits in their capital accounts. This means if a partner's share of losses causes their account to go negative, they might be required to put in additional money later to cover that deficit. Having clear rules about this helps prevent disagreements down the line. Creating a good partnership agreement involves careful planning. It should clearly state how profits and losses are shared, including any special arrangements. This clarity helps avoid misunderstandings and keeps the business running smoothly. Partners should discuss and agree on these terms early, ideally with the help of a legal professional who understands business law. In summary, how profits and losses are allocated depends on what the partnership agreement says. It can be equal or based on contributions, roles, or special arrangements. Legal and tax rules guide these allocations to make sure they are fair and reflected the true economic picture. Having a detailed, clear agreement helps everyone understand their share and keeps the partnership on the right track.